Hello everybody, welcome back once again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate, the Enhanced Edition. In the last session, well, Basilius was slain and Godan couldn't believe his eyes when he was handed the 5,000 gold piece bounty for accomplishing that quest. Happy times indeed. Anyway, after completing that quest, somewhat of a spending spree by Godan's standard, he's purchased a few items since we left off. And here they are. He has treated himself to a new battle axe. From the Fell Post's Inn, the battle axe +1 is now within his grasp. He's extremely happy about that. What else have we splashed the cash on so far? Nothing for Kagan. Finally, we have given in to treating Khalida like absolute dirt, and he has just stretched 180 gold pieces for a longbow, so that Khalid can at least support us in range, because it would be beneficial if he can support us in range in certain fights. He has been a little bit hindered when we needed some range attacks, so it's a benefit to the party. If it wasn't, he wouldn't be getting it. So he's got a longbow and some arrows. We have treated Jaheira and Nera as the bullet slingers of the party to some enchanted bullets. Bullets +1, 20 of each, for emergency situations only, not to be used as standard bullets. And Imoen has been treated also to some enchanted arrows. Arrows +1, again, for emergency situations only. So, a little bit of coin has parted through Godan's rather tightly gripped fingers. And the spending spree doesn't quite stop there, because there are some potions that we wish to acquire before we go on our adventures for today.
Spit it out.
So, off we tootle.
The city is a blight on the landscape. Better to have let the land grow wild.
We'll just go south.
I'm on it.
To the transition point, and we shall head to the temple to get the last of our bits and bobs. And as you may notice, there's been a little change or two to some of the writing here, the interface. Also, we have a new button here, which apparently is quick glue. Now, rather bizarrely, I've just today, before starting this session, got an option to update my game to the latest version. Now, the latest version, the latest patch, was apparently released in November 2013, which was last year. So, why I've only just been offered this update now is beyond me. So, I've updated the game and got a couple of extra features.
Go on then.
Of which I do not know what they do, but anyway.
I'm on it.
We shall press on.
Touch me.
So some of the text is slightly different as well. Some of the fonts and stuff, the sizing of the fonts and the actual font itself. So we are here for one thing. To purchase some potions. Now we require some antidotes, so that everybody at least has some protection from poison should we become so. We have one. Well, Godan has the only one in the party. No surprise there, but we would like everybody else to have one as well. So that'll be 5 of those. And we could do with some more potions of healing. Kagan, Khalid using a few in the battle preceding, and Basilius, and also that fight as well. So we're going to purchase 5. So 5 of them, for 1,500 gold pieces. Take us down to just shy of 4,000. But it's going to be worth it in the end, we're sure. But today's plan then, whilst I sort this out, there's a couple of quests that require our attention. The half ogres are still on the loose. South-southwest of Beregost. And therefore, they require finding. So that is what we are going to be spending most of our time doing today. Okay, good stuff.
Spit it out. Sorted.
But there is also another quest which we almost finished last time, and that involved a talking chicken. Melicamp, some form of former apprentice of the mighty Thalantir of Beregost, requires unpolymorphing. And for that to happen, we need to acquire a skeleton skull. And for that, we need to patrol High Hedge. So an 8-hour journey, it's early evening. Now we have already explored this map in some detail. And we killed all the skeletons surrounding the area. But whilst we're on our way south-southwest, passing through here, we're just going to take the opportunity to take another look to see if there are any stray skeletons that we might have missed, so that we can rip off their skull and return to Thalantir to try and save Melicamp.
I'm on it.
In the hope that there will be a nice reward waiting for us. We have a sneaky suspicion that there won't be, but the lure of the possibility of some great magical artifact coming our way is just too much for Godan to pass up. So for the first time in a long time, we're hoping to be attacked as we move our way through the area. So skeletons, feel free to show yourselves. For the first time in several days, the party set off on their travels with their spirits in good stead. The slaying of Basilius giving the party a sense of accomplishment, and the teamwork required to take him down somehow seemed to bring them closer together. Not to mention, everyone received some form of gift from Godan, who surprisingly parted with some gold. Oh, you see, now when we tab as well, rather than just getting the hit points, we also get the names of the characters. So there's a few little subtle changes being brought in by this new update. I say new update, it's new to me. Don't think it's brand spanking new though. Imoen was walking with a particularly more pronounced spring in her step, as she ended up better off than anyone else. A new short sword of notable power and a pair of boots to assist her in stealth. It's no surprise that she took particular pleasure in celebrating last night, with some mint wine and a rendition of I Shot the Governor before heading to bed. See, we've already defeated a cave bear here before. There's another cave bear here now, so there could well be a few skeletons lurking. You never know, do you? You never know. Right, okay, what we're going to do with this critter? Attack it, I assume. Do we need to draw its anger? Okay, we'll let it pass. We'll let it pass. There's Kivin again. Enemy sighted. What have we sighted? It's a Knoll veteran. Not quite what we were after, but we'll deal with them. Knoll veteran, Knoll veteran, Knoll veteran. Sure, we'll be fine.
Get over here.
Okay, he goes down.
Spit it out.
I don't want to talk.
Nature's servant awaits.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Come on, guys. Keep on trucking.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Yes, as you direct.
Struggling to hit this guy here.
Right. Get over here.
A task. Nature's servant awaits.
Go on then.
Okay, so I'm just beginning to see the benefits of the quick loot. We don't physically have to go to every single person and loot them individually like we used to have to do. Now we can just click on this and pick up what we want. That is a nifty little feature, I have to say. I like that. Right, we shall continue looking for skeletons. Gotta be some around here somewhere. Knolls. These hyena-like humanoid creatures are extremely tall, ranging on average between 7 foot to 7'6", and have a lean physique. They are much quicker when compared with other humanoid races, and it is often said that they have traces of demonic blood running through their veins. When compared with other humanoids, the Knoll's lifespan is very short, 30 years on average, although they don't show any dramatic signs of aging until the very end, when they decline rapidly. They have a strong primal instinct and are natural predators that prefer to live in the wilderness and favour the thrill of the hunt, and as such, many believe them to be feral, wild savages. This is further evidenced by their tendency to scavenge, which leads them to often collecting trophies that remind them of past victories, and perhaps more grisly is their tendency to feed on carrion. Knolls have no problem eating the dead of other races, and after a raid on a village, it is not uncommon for them to eat everyone that is not taken as a slave, leaving no corpses behind. Not everything about Knolls is repulsive, however. They are extremely loyal to family and respect blood ties, even going so far as to forget about personal glory in a battle to help their brethren. They have even been known to form a surrogate pack when isolated from their own clan, and they are loyal and faithful to these chosen allies as they would be to their own brothers or sisters, embracing the outsiders as if they were family. Enemy side. Oh, I spoke too soon!
My blade will cut you
Yes!
down to size.
There they are!
You rat. Sorted.
You have need of me?
Come on, let's take him down, boys, come on.
Do my best.
Go on then.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Spit it out. Sorted.
Here's your quick loot feature. Take a skull. Lovely.
You
A skeleton
rat.
skull.
I'm on it.
Just when the party
Go on,
thought their
then.
moods couldn't be elevated any further, they achieved their first task in quick order. Today could be a good day.
Spit it out.
Okay, so we have a skull. We can return to Thalantir now, and hopefully he will be able to save Melicamp from his current state. But he did say that there was a possibility that both he and Melicamp could be killed by the spell, so that didn't sound too healthy. But Thalantir is a mage, a powerful mage of Beregost. He should be okay, right?
You rang. I'm on it.
So Godan speaking with Thalantir.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
And he's slightly changed his tune a little bit now. Normally he's very grumpy. Hello again, my young adventurers. I see you have the needed component. Well, shall we see if our young man regains his life, or if he'll eventually be someone's fest hall dinner? He's probably being sarcastic, of course. Please work. Yes! Looks like he's been saved.
Go on then.
So Godan speaking with Melicamp. No longer a chicken.
I'm on it.
I have arms! Arms and hands and feet and... Oh, thank you, Master Thalantir, thank you! Yes, yes, boy, now be quiet a moment. Blast it. The braces are no longer on him. It is as I feared. Likely they either spent what magic they had in a single charge, or it is their wont to be whisked away after inflicting the damage they do. I had hoped to seal them away, but now it's certain they will fall into the hands of some other unfortunate fool. Tell me, Melicamp, do you quite feel yourself again? I think so. Good. Though it was the greatest of luck you did not retain a wing for a limb. You always were a bit cockeyed, but I suppose that doesn't count. I suggest you remain here, however, so that I might keep an eye on you. If you insist on playing with the forces of magic, at least I should see what you understand them. See that you understand them. Perhaps you will be a touch more cautious now that you have experienced what can go wrong. Yes, Master Thalantir. Wow. I suppose your master I must be. And you, Godan, I trust you will be cautious in your travels as well. I wish you intelligence on your journeys. I would wish you luck, but it runs out much quicker than you would think. Good day. 2,000 experience and 1 reputation increase. Not a bad reward, but that doesn't do Godan much good. He wanted something physical, something tangible. Some magical item or artifact placed within his hand.
Good on you if you save the day.
Surely.
Right, what's this then?
Surely.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
So Godan's work and efforts have not been rewarded. For him. For the party as a whole, yes, of course. But for him, nothing.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Really? I suppose he's levelled up, gained a bit of experience from this little affair. Not to trust mages to give you any decent reward is something that he's learned, that's for sure. Levelling up. Okay, so we have 1 proficiency slot to use now. And we've got a lot of saves reduced. Our saving throws to the variety of different things. Our Thaco has been reduced as per usual. We've gained 13 hit points and 1 law. So this is quite an important point to put in here. We can increase our proficiency with axes, which is absolutely marvellous. It's our primary weapon. We could increase our sword and shield style. But that only gives us extra AC against missile weapons, which isn't marvellous, to be perfectly frank with you. Whereas if we go for 3 slots, we get an extra +3 to hit, +3 to damage, and an extra half attack per round. So that's certainly top of the shop for us, top priority. So he is highly proficient in the use of axes. So that's gaining us a reduced Thaco, extra damage. This is good stuff. Godan is becoming quite the powerhouse here. That dream is looking more and more likely as coming true here.
Spit it out. I'm on it. You rang.
Betcha, chumps! What the hell do you think you was doing?
Okay, you're not happy with the increased reputation to the party. Would prefer us to be evil.
Sorted.
So that's 1 quest for the day sorted. And happy ending for Melicamp. Not quite so happy for Godan, but ultimately we might get some discount at the store later when we come back to purchase more spells for Nera. One can only hope, right? So what's the next order of the day then? Well, it's half ogres, southwest of Berigos. We need to find them. They return to Bjornen in the jovial juggler for another reward. So, well, I might as well press on with that.
Go on then.
Heading south first of
I'm
all,
on
and
it.
seeing where there is to go next. We don't want any skeletons now, and the chuckles, the chuck them at us willy damn nilly. Fine.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Oh!
Spit it out. Sorted. Get over here.
Somebody did a critical hit there. Don't know who it was, but they're all still standing here. What are the skeletons made of?
You right. Get over here.
There we go.
You've attacked?
Go on then.
Nothing worth our
Right,
time and
what's this
effort, so we'll continue on our merry way.
Spit it out.
South-southwest. So we've been here, we've been there, we've been here. That would be directly south, so I don't think it's there. So somewhere, well, there's something there that's been unlocked. It could be down there, could be somewhere within here. So we'll head south. Then I think we'll head south again. Well, we can do it in one jump actually. Only 12 hours to get there, but 16 to get there. I mean, how does that work out? Weird. But anyway, we'll go here and then we'll head west from there. Or maybe, just maybe, as we look at our map here, this is south-southwest, isn't it? Slightly. This map isn't completely explored, so maybe we'll explore this first. They could be half ogres camped here or down here by the lake.
You rang. Right, what's this then?